Hello and welcome to this week's Most Haunted Extra here at Arreton Manor.
We've only just really arrived, the kit's been brought in and we're doing best pieces to camera.
It's a really beautiful house. It was going to look really scary in the dark, but in the daytime it's gorgeous. You know, it's a place you'd love to live.
I love this house. I love it. I love it. I could move in. I think it's beautiful. It's got so many things here that are original to the 1600s and even before.
It's not dissimilar to a lot of buildings that we've been to, almost haunted.
Inside it's everything you expect a haunted house to be.
I know it goes back to, I think, the 13th century. And there's a lot of history and a lot of stories as well.
If you go down one flight of stairs, due left, into one room, you can see to this day, hundreds of years ago, where the monks used to sit, kneel down and pray. Still got the indentations there. It's fantastic. You know, there's history everywhere you go.
It's a very lovely home. I mean, it's very warm, but you feel as though there's something strange happened here. I mean, there was a fairly brutal couple of murders. So what we don't know what we're going to pick up later on. Everyone's got good spirits. We'll see what happens. But it's a beautiful place, and we'll see what happens when the lights go out.
We're about to do some pieces to camera.
Let's go now. Let's shoot this.
As you can hear the directors go, let's go. So we're off now to do some pieces to camera.
Right, I'm going to shoot this now. Let's shoot this. Let's shoot this puppy.
I'm looking forward to tonight because I don't know why, I just think that some things could happen. I think we've already caught the camera door opening and closing on its own, which is exciting. The door's just opened on its own.
And it's just closed.
What's that?
The door.
Watch it. It's going to do it again in a minute. Is that paranormal or what?
Is it a window? It closes on its own.
It opened on its own then. Did it?
It did.
Yeah,
I
we actually
saw
got
it.
that on camera.
Actually, it can't open on its own.
Well, it just did.
They just did.
It's got a spring.
Hang on a minute, mate. I'm just
I'm
doing
saying
it
it can't open on its own.
Well, it just did open on it. I know what you're saying, yeah.
There's something had to open it.
Yeah. I've only been here, what? See, it's happening again.
Yeah, I've got that on camera.
So yeah, I've been here an hour now and all of a sudden that door's just opened. That's pretty good stuff. I'm impressed. It could be anything, it could be a draft. And again, it could be paranormal.
Right, well, we just finished the little walk around with Yvette, Louis and Derek.
As we come into this energy, this area, it's like as if, you know, if I can just give you the replay, it's like seeing people, soldiers especially, soldiers in battle, soldiers coming, and there's fighting, vicious fighting. It's like as if I've got this, you know, metal thing, like the Roundheads. The Roundheads fighting other soldiers, parliamentarians, I suppose, and it's like that in battle. That is with tinged in this atmosphere, but also down here, I feel from up above, screaming, crying souls, knowing that they're being dragged down to this level to meet their end. In other words, what was awaiting them down here after some kind, I wouldn't say court of justice, but a justice of man meting out justice, bringing them down here, dragging them down here.
Derek came up with the Cromwell soldiers metering out justice on the royalists, where they would be taken from that room downstairs into the cellar and slaughtered, basically.
What sort of people, are you talking about the soldiers again, or other people that are
A mixture. There were people who were captured alive, they were put to death down there. There were people who were... yes, a number of them who were brought to this so-called justice room were people who were accused of now we are in charge. It's like saying Cromwell's men are in charge now. We've defeated, and we know that when we were defeated before, you went to the other side and you aided them.
Right.
Now we've got you.
Traitor, yeah.
Traitor down.
Just been round with David. We've just done the night walk round.
People were being touched and feeling sick, and people were being grabbed, and it was just really weird. And then Carl said he felt like a little cold hand holding onto his finger.
There's a little girl in here. Now she's wearing a bonnet, a little white bonnet. She just put a nasty image in my head. And what it is, it was her. It's her face, but her head was twisted to the side and bruised around her neck, and her body was crumpled. Her body was...
Shit.
What's the matter?
Somebody just touched my hand. It's ice cold, icy cold.
You saw me just look round, someone was stood right next to me. When I looked round, 5 seconds.
Tiny little icy cold. It looked like trying to grab hold of my finger.
Well, what did you see, John?
I just, someone was stood right here, and I looked round and Carl wasn't there. He was there before, but he'd moved round.
What, tall? Like
No, not tall. Elbow height.
Little girl.
the little girl?
Annabelle.
Went into the dining room, picked up on a man saying to him, beware of the wolf, beware the wolf, which is a large dog. Dave said it wasn't a wolf, it was a large dog, which again has also been seen.
As we're approaching this room, beware the wolf. So that's filled me with
No.
anticipation.
Did you hear that, Carl?
Yeah. Beware the wolf.
Don't say that, Dave.
Yeah, he just said beware the wolf. Okay, it's not a wolf.
What is it?
It's a big dog.
Can you see a dog?
Snarling dog. I can see it and hear it. It's here, it's sort of around here. It's very cold. Might be draft coming from that other door, but it's very cold there.
It's very cold in here,
Yeah.
full stop.
You know, what's more interesting for me is when I hear Spirit talking to me, and it's the little lines. It's not the I was born in 1646, it's not that. It's the little human things like watch out for the wolf. Do you know, it's those little human things that make all the difference to me.
And is the dog residual?
No, it's active.
It's active.
So what sort of things would it do in here?
People might hear it scratch at the door to get out.
What happened in the entrance hall? We just heard a big bang, like something floating back. I thought something had fallen from the ceiling. I thought it was a bit of plaster.
I was filming close with David, and I had both hands because I break the camera with that hand, but I use that as a supporting hand. When the next thing I heard was you see also been knocked out, you pan down and you see a book on the floor, and that book has been on the radiator shelf or on the shelf that's been behind. It's been there all day, so it's obviously come from behind me. And but I didn't feel it go over my head or anything breeze past my head.
Because I communicate with my mind really to them, although we do talk out loud. It's kind of like Jesus.
It was a painting of the...
Oh my! Oh my! It's just
And a
flew!
book, yeah. Very, very funny.
down here?
Yes!
Where is it?
There, it's on the floor!
Here. It's about ghosts.
It's about ghosts!
Yeah, it's a book of ghosts on the Isle of Wight.
There are books here of ghosts.
Right, so
They're on the base.
They're on there!
But that's behind Stuart.
Hopefully it will only get better rather than all slow down. I am so impressed with what's happened so far, the book and everything.
One particular vigil in the attic featured Alex and Rachel, who were keen for a protective shield in the form of parapsychologist Louis. But however rational he may be, it soon transpired that he too was no fan of the dark.
Right, Louis, you have to protect us.
You do know that I'm a big scaredy cat.
Wait, I don't like going at the back. We'll go together.
when you say protect you,
Well,
I will go into
manly and brave.
Yeah, I will take on that role. So if there's anybody there, it'd be really good for you to knock, make a sound, groan. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. Oh my... Well, what the f*** is that? What the hell is it? Put the torch on. Oh shit.
Was it just
A shadow.
junk? Is it junk or is it... Do you know what it is now?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you think it was?
It looked like a figure, didn't it?
Oh my... A hooded figure.
Oh, don't say it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Upon further analysis, Alex's initial reaction did appear to be more than an overactive imagination. Imagine her apprehension when greeted with this shadowy outline. Thankfully, torchlight soon dispelled any such thoughts and the group could move on. But as others would soon discover, Arreton's attic did have a few more tricks in store.
More visuals have been done. Very little happened to me this time. I went off with Derek. If there's someone with us, someone here, move the glass.
Are you guys getting colder? I mean, it might just be because I've moved nearer the window, but...
Really, no.
No.
His Royal Highness King Charles I. You occupied this building. You came here on frequent occasions. We know that someone of your stature, with your energy, can sometimes leave the presence behind. Does your spirit still occupy this building? Queen Victoria, you're buried at Frogmore, on the Isle of Wight. You visited this house. Is your spirit with us now? Queen Victoria, what a privilege it would be for us to speak with you now. Are you here? Can you talk to us? Can you speak to us?
I think, well, we've tried with the glass, we've tried appealing, we've had no luck.
There's nobody here, is there?
No luck, really.
No one's wants to put any effort in.
Didn't really expect kings and queens to come down to us tonight, but there you go, you never know, do you? We spent a lot of time with the glass. There was just me and Derek, which is, I think, quite good actually, because it just proves that it doesn't always happen. Because people keep saying, yeah, you moved it, you moved it. There's me and Derek, fingers on the glass, not a thing. Queen Victoria stayed here. King Charles I stayed here. And I tried a bit of coaxing to see if we could get them. Perhaps their spirits are here. Nothing.
I've just done our first vigil with David, Kath, Stuart and obviously myself. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I got a real headache beforehand and I had some pains in my legs, only because I've been doing a lot of training and stuff lately, and I knelt down where the monks knelt down. I don't know whether it's psychosomatic or whether it was a spiritual thing, but my headache went and so did all my aches and pains, which is weird.
Well, actually, in the end of the event.
Oh, God, do you know that? It could be psychosomatic, but I feel so calm and serene. I was going to say surreal, which is not the right word. Oh my word. No headache. That's gone. Then we move from there to the dining room, which is also where the Manor core. That was amazing. We put our hands on a big table, and we asked for something. There was a lot of knocks, We would definitely get knocks as answers to questions.
I do feel a bit sick in this room.
Do you?
Yeah, I do feel a little bit sick. It's a couple of times it's happened. Any astral beings, if you hear maybe tap on this table. Could you tap on this table? Annabelle, if that's you, could you tap again? That was a tap, wasn't it?
That was a tap. What's it called? I can't pinpoint. It's something coming from at the top first and then on the table.
Yeah. Annabelle, could you tap again for me so we can identify where you are?
We did ask for the plate, a big metal plate on the middle of the table to move. Nothing while we were there. Again, just as we were walking out, crash. We turned back, we walked back into the room, the plate has moved from the table onto the floor, the right way up, as though it had just been slid off. As soon as we went back into the room, picked the plate up, and as I was picking the plate up, the cat let out this almighty yelp. And she said it's like something a little child had grabbed hold of her legs. What's that?
Just grab my legs.
You grabbed your legs? You alright?
Right.
What happened? Just explain what happened.
They just really grabbed my legs.
Right, we've done another vigil. It's a night of vigils. We're downstairs in the courtroom, and Yvette, myself, Ian, John Dibley and David Wells went into this room, did a bit of a seance, didn't get a lot of response. Then we got the glass, and then we started, and of course the glass started going. We got Annabelle, and we also got 6 monks. Then someone started tugging Ian's jumper. We think it was Annabelle. And it didn't happen once, it must have happened 5 times. Are you a Benedictine monk that dwelt here? Yeah, you're a Benedictine monk that dwelt here.
David, is there anything by me? I just get this overwhelming feeling that there's something behind me, and I'm sure I could feel something tugging at a minute ago at my jumper.
Was it below you? Was it pulling down on your jumper?
I felt that someone stood there. Someone stood there, and then when I was filming you, I could feel the back of a jumper like going.
It seems to me that that's what Annabelle's trick is.
I could feel it again.
Really?
Annabelle, is that you? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
She won't mean you any
What's
harm.
it feel like?
It just feels as I could just feel like the back of a jumper being tugged. It's doing it again. This is the bizarrest feeling, and I could just feel the back of my jumper moving.
Annabelle, could you do that again for us with Stuart with Ian?
Good girl.
Oh, Annabelle.
Oh, it's there.
Can you see it?
Where?
Keep doing it.
The bottom right by there. Here.
It's difficult to tell.
Annabelle, do it again for us. There's a good girl. This is really
There,
good
can you
fun.
do it now?
She's doing it again.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Annabelle.
Annabelle, you're brilliant.
Can you see it?
It's very difficult to tell.
Ian was quite unnerved by what happened to him with the tugging on his jumper. And he also said that while it was happening, he could sense that there was someone standing to the side of him.
Just finished a vigil with Stuart. It's kind of the last one of the night. We're all very tired. A lot of strange things happened. There were a lot of noises like doors banging. But then the strangest thing was a bang upstairs. We turned around and we didn't know what it was. Stuart moved back, he fell over something, and the arm of the chair just collapsed onto the floor. And it's one of these where a rope ties the this the nodule gone. We couldn't find it. Another crash. It's on the stairs.
If you can do something, let us know your presence. Light anomalies, turn a light on. What was that? Oh shit!
You're right.
Yeah, I've just tripped up on something.
That's what
Get
made
your
the
camera
noise.
down there, Cal.
That's what made the noise.
Get
I've
your
just got
camera
it.
down.
That's what, it's the
What is
sofa.
it?
It's the sofa.
Oh, it's on one of them tie-back things, isn't it? I've just tripped over that.
Oh, where's the? You're right.
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah.
Oh, where's?
Hey?
Oh, where's the knob? There's no knob. I can't put it back. Look, there's a hole there.
And I've tripped up. What the hell was that?
That was on the stairs. But if someone had thrown it, certainly if someone had thrown it from when we were at the top of the stairs, it would have rolled down because it's circular or cylindrical. But it wasn't. It's like someone had thrown it up because it was underneath the stair tread.
If that was you... I don't even know where the hell to start with this, Carl. Was it an arm? Arm of the chair? It's an arm, isn't it?
Oh!
What is it, mate? What is it?
Cameron's got it.
Where?
There, I've got it somewhere.
Holy shit!
That's the...
That's the knob off there.
And that was quite frightening. At that point, I kind of had enough. I think Stuart had enough, and we came downstairs. I mean, it was frightening up there.
That's it, finished for the night. It's been a very interesting place. I've loved it. A lot of things we've never had before, and that's always really exciting.
All in all, it's been a fascinating 24 hours here at Arreton Manor. I've loved every minute of it. It's extremely spooky, been a fantastic night, and I want this house.
And that's it for Most Haunted Extra. See you next week.